The idea behind the swarm defense is to create a ton of turnovers. We've been seeing this a lot with the Toronto Raptors running a swarm defense. This is a great type of defense to run if you just want to hit hit an offense hard really quickly so that you can create maybe a turnover or two within a good 30-second period. Okay, so the 3-2 swarm defense, of course, we have a 3-2. That doesn't change. However, wherever that basketball goes, you're going to be having a double team. So most likely at this point, we would have players 1 and 2 double teaming player 1. Player 1 would then pass over to player 2, and we would have player 1 follow, and it would still be a double team, and it would look like that. Now, if the ball went over to this location, we would have a double team, just like that. Now, of course, what you want to see in a swarm defense is double teams along these corners because that allows the offensive player to not go anywhere. If the ball went to the post, let's say player 5 did a back cut and he went to the post, what you're going to see now is player 4 passing over to player 5, player 2 moving down towards the post, player 1 covering the free throw line, and you're going to be having player 3 covering both player 4 and player 2, and player 4 and 5 red are both going to be double teaming player 5. If the ball gets kicked out, let's say back over to player 1, of course, we're going to have now player 3 and 1, they're going to be rotating up, player 4 is going to be rotating up, and player 5 is going to be playing middle. So basically what you're going to be seeing with the 3-2 zone defense is a zone type of defense that is going to be essentially looking like a 2-3 at sometimes, while looking like a 3-2 at other times. Player 1 would then pass over to player 3, let's say, for example, and we would have a double team over here, and the players would be covering like that. If there was an overloaded side, let's say we have the side overloaded, what we're going to have is player 2 and 1, they're going to be still double teaming the ball. Player 3 is cutting off the reverse pass. And what we're going to be having is player 4. He's going to be close to player 5, but still in the middle of the key because he doesn't want any backdoor cuts, any lob passes to those players. And player 5 is going to be in between players 1 and 5. This way, if there's a pass to here, we're going to have player 5 popping, but also player 3 or player 1 popping down so that now player 4 can still cover that post. We don't want both of these players up top or else it's just going to create multiple backdoor options, which we do see a lot of NBA teams make that mistake with the swarm zone defense. Even NCAA teams, we see them make this mistake. And even the Raptors, when they play against a team, they have Marc Gasol up top, and this is why a lot of teams cannot run the swarm defense. We have seen also the Sixers in the past, in the previous playoff series, the first round this year, they ran the swarm defense, and they ran it once or twice. I remember seeing it once or twice against the Raptors in the first game so far, and of course the Raptors just feed it to Marc Gasol on the top in the high post, and it creates multiple options in the baseline if both of these players are moving up to guard him. So you can't do that. What you got to have is one of your post players and one of your guards on the top going down to double them. Now, I was mentioning my Unbeatable Basketball Zone Defense book. Basically, it is a double team, everything from the free throw line and below. And it leaves absolutely nothing open pass-wise in that area. So if you want to know how I am able to make that possible, go check out that book in the description. But anyways, I hope that this defense helps your team win more games. And if it does, let us know in the comments below. And I will see you guys again tomorrow for another daily basketball video. Actually, now, I'm recording this in the past. This is like 2 weeks ahead right now. But I'll see you guys this afternoon. Twice a day videos now.